What a hangover we've got, so past the Alka-Seltzer. Take a look at these markets. What an absolute mess, and what a deeply inauspicious way to kick off the first trading day of 2016. It's almost as if the volatility in the China markets hasn't really gone away. It's almost back with a vengeance. And the irony of the whole circuit breaker situation is that, yes, it's supposed to contain volatility, but ultimately today, on day one, on their implementation, it was self-defeating. It was a softer China PMI, the factory data, that really lit the fuse here. And let me just take you through what happened. So bear with me. The CSI 300, this is the blue chip index for China. That was down at about 1:15 Singapore, Hong Kong time by 5%. So bang, that triggered the first circuit breaker. Froze the market for 15 minutes, resumed trading. 5 minutes later, the weakness just snowballed, and we were down by 7%. So bang, that triggered the next circuit breaker. So essentially froze trading for the rest of the session. So I would argue that there was an element of shouting the proverbial fire in the crowded movie theatre. Everyone knew that these circuit breakers had been implemented today. As the selling really gained momentum, a lot of people rushed for the exits, tried to get out, and that just amplified the sell-off. So people did panic, essentially. Let me just put this sell-off in perspective. It's down 7% for the CSI 300. So that essentially erases the bulk of the gains that we made in 2015 in one session. Staggering statistic for you. It ain't over yet, in my opinion, because we still got a lot of data to digest from China. At the end of the week, we get the trade balance for the month of December. So that will provide us with the next key test of sentiment and how it's holding up in the China markets.